Hello and welcome to www.thepapare.com, and we are bringing you live pictures from London Place as Navy Sports Club. The women's team, of course, hosts Army, and the decider of the Women's Rugby League tournament. After 10 grueling weeks of rugby, it all comes down to this, and the winner of this game will run home with the championship. The crowd is building in as following this game it'll be the all-important game, the decider of the club rugby league season. CRNFC hosting Candy Sports Club. The weather at London Place looks sublime for running rugby. Underfoot conditions look perfect and the sun is beating down on us. Got Laxisi alongside me in the commentary box. Laxisi, two good teams. They have impressed throughout the season, and I'm sure it'll be one last game for them to put on a show here.
Good afternoon, Romario, and good afternoon to everyone joining with us from all around Sri Lanka and all around the globe to www.thepapare.com. Yes, as Romario mentioned, the two teams in the decider of the Women's Rugby League, Navy Sports Club and Army Sports Club, both the teams have been the best teams of the season so far, and these two teams have been the quicker teams from the teams that competed in the Women's Rugby League, so that's why they are here. They have been the teams that managed to score more tries throughout the season. They have been very good in the defensive work as well. So it's time for the kickoff in this Women's Rugby decider. Army with the kickoff. Good collection by Navy. The number 5 for Navy going into a hard hit. Takes the ball out, Navy. A bit dangerous here from Navy, trying to run from their own 22, and they have given the ball back to Army Sports Club. That's why I mentioned it's very dangerous to play from your own 22 very early in the game, and they have conceded a penalty, so it's going to be a scrum in favor of Army Sports Club. Army Sports Club with an opportunity to put Navy Sports Club under pressure very early in the game, just inside the very first minute of the game. Can Army Sports Club go over for the first try? Army with the feed in, it's Mangana Tatsarni.
Jivanka Fonseca is the man in charge, 20 years old. Great opportunity for the youngster.
Yes, that's Sarani. Takes the ball out from the scrum, and she's trying to use the shorter side of the field to go over, but gets tackled. Good defensive work from Navy Sports Club, but here's the Army. They have shifted the attack to the opposite direction, and this is good from Navy. But didn't take the penalty from the correct position. A bit too eager.
Some great defensive work there by the sailors. The Army player thought they would have made the break down the blind side, but the defense rushed up and managed to make a tackle, and jackaled over the ball carrier who was on the floor legally, as the penalty goes in favor of Navy Sports Club.
An important scrum coming up, the first one for Navy Sports Club here. They need to make sure that they do this scrum right and get out of this dangerous position, but and here's the break, the first real break, and she continues to fend off the Army's players, and she has managed to find space for a supporting player. Good offload out as well, Navy Sports Club. In their first real attacking move of the game, they have managed to come towards the halfway mark, and the number 11 for Navy Sports Club manages to find space in between two players of Army Sports Club, and she will go underneath the post for the first try in this Women's Rugby League decider. Navy Sports Club taking the early lead.
Great try there by Dilki Prasanjali. She went through the heart of her defense, and once she made that clean break, there was no stopping her as she goes down under the post. And now an opportunity as we see the replay here. First break was made by Sadika Hemakumari, and Dilki was at hand to add the finishing touches to it, and the conversion is successful by the number 3 Shanika Madumali. And it's 7 points to nil in favor of Navy Sports Club.
Yeah, Army Sports Club defense just caught napping there. Maybe they managed to find space right in between two players of Army Sports Club. That's the replay from the conversion. An easy conversion there for Navy Sports Club to add the 2 points, which they did. So it's 7 points to nil. Navy Sports Club with the restart kick. A good kick, very close to that 22-meter line of Army, and here's Army trying to work the ball. Penalty to Army Sports Club, running from their own 22 here, using the right-hand side of the field. Advantage being played in favor of Army as well. Now Army, they need to hit back and hit back quickly in this game, because they don't want Navy Sports Club to keep the lead for a long time in this league decider. As Army Sports Club still very close to their own 22. Almost fumbled the collection there, but no harm done. The ball is still available, and here's Army. This is Army's opportunity. Almost found the space, but tackled. And here's the number 14 for Army, using the blind side. And advantage played in favor of Navy. It's a turnover.
Quite unfortunate there for Army Sports Club. They did have numbers on the opposite side, but the player in the scrum half position decided to pick the ball and go, and unfortunately isolated, as now Army Sports Club are under immense pressure, with the Navy opting to put that kick into touch.
Five minutes into the first half, just one try so far in this women's rugby encounter. We will have 15 minutes per half, so 30 minutes of game time altogether. Here's the line out. A bit sloppy there by Navy Sports Club. As a result, Army, they get the ball back. A good opportunity for Navy Sports Club, but they have fumbled it. That's Saroni. Feels the ball into the scrum, takes it out, gives the pass out to the first collector. A lovely inside pass there by Army, but unable to find space, and the referee is playing advantage in favor of Army Sports Club. Can they find space? A good pass out to Army Sports Club here, the number 14 with a good collection, but the referee will go back to the early advantage.
High tackle, says the referee, and now an opportunity for Army Sports Club to get out of jail. They have not been making the correct calls, but now an opportunity for Umayangani to just boot the ball into touch and take a deep breath as they reset. Unfortunately for the Navy men's team, things haven't been going their way this season, but something to cheer about, as the women have made it through to the final game and are in a position to win silverware.
Yeah, the men's Navy Sports Club team losing 10 games in a row, Romario, not the best of the seasons as you mentioned, but the women's team doing their level best here, and they have the lead in the league decide as well. Yes, Navy Sports Club applying a lot of pressure on Army, and they have managed to get the ball back.
Yet again, not the best of decisions there by the Army player, just running it straight. Unfortunately for herself, she did not find support and was held up.
Yes, Navy Sports Club, and she almost goes through, but a desperate tackle manages to save the day for Army Sports Club, but the danger is still not over. Navy Sports Club still with the ball, and they have the advantage as well. And here's the big number 6 for Navy Sports Club. And the referee will once again go back to the early advantage. Not tense as the referee. So Navy Sports Club just few meters away from the 22-meter line of Army Sports Club, and they have the opportunity to go back to back and get that second try on the board. Can they do that with the league on the line? It will definitely put a lot of pressure on Army Sports Club if Navy can get over for another try and increase their lead to 12 over 14. Here's the feed into the scrum. Navy, the number 8. Here's the pass out to the powerhouse of Navy Sports Club, the number 6. Sandika Hemakumari. Army Sports Club, good defensive work so far, and brilliantly done by Army. They have managed to get the ball back. It was the number 10, Charni Lianage, with a great piece of defending.
Army Sports Club somehow managing to hold on by the scruff of their teeth, and now in quite a surprising decision here, they have opted for a scrum just a few meters from outside their own 22-meter line.
Yeah, Army Sports Club playing with fire a bit here. If this doesn't go right, it will cost them big time, but it does go well. The scrum is good. Here's Army Sports Club. Goes for the long pass. Can she find space? Unable to do so. The number 4 and the number 6 for Navy Sports Club, Sandika Hemakumari, trying her level best to stop the Army Sports Club player. The ball still available for Army. Trying to show some continuity in the game. Army Sports Club takes the ball quickly from the penalty, and yes, Tatsa Numangana trying to find space. That's taken down, but Army Sports Club, they have managed to enter the Navy Sports Club half just for the second time in this encounter. Good passing from Army Sports Club. They're still going, trying to find space, but unable to do so. And the possession still with them. Here's Army. And she has lost the ball forward there. And that's a forward pass as well. So Navy Sports Club, they get the ball back. Army not making use of that opportunity.
Yes, the ball from the scrum needed to go through the hands. Instead, the Army player opted for a cutout pass, from which the defense had the time to drift outside, and after they did make that defensive tackle, Army Sports Club could not get any momentum, as we see the knock on here. Good tackles coming in by Navy Sports Club, and the defense is as solid as their attack, and it's good to see that they are well drilled outfit, and Army Sports Club are facing that as they are finding it extremely difficult to crack down the Navy defense.
Army Sports Club, as Romario mentioned, the Navy defense, they have been really good. They have Army Sports Club, they have been able to enter the Navy half just 2 times in this whole game. That says a lot about the effort put in by Navy Sports Club so far in this game in the first 12 minutes. Yes, this from in favor of Navy Sports Club. Good ball out to Navy. That is brilliant from Navy Sports Club. Lovely pass out, but the number 8 for Navy unable to outrun the Army players. But the ball is still available. Yes, Navy once again trying to find a space on the heart of the Army Sports Club defense. Getting close to that 22-meter line again. It's not good from Army, and Navy getting very close to that try line once again. The referee will go back to the early advantage position for Navy Sports Club.
Lovely bit of play there by the big number 6 Of course, the tight head prop for Navy, Hema Kumari, she was the one who straightened that line and gave a lovely short pass as the scrum half made a wraparound move and made the break, but unfortunately nothing much yielding out from that. But having said that, Navy Sports Club have been awarded a penalty from pretty much right in front. And no surprises, they are opting for a scrum, and with their potent back line, Navy will be backing themselves to make some points out of this.
And Navy Sports Club, they have the tight head prop Sandika Hemakumari, a very good player with a lot of physicality, and she will definitely be a huge part of this Navy attack. But unfortunately, that pass not good from Navy Sports Club, messing up that opportunity, a clear opportunity. So it's going to be a scrum in favor of Army Sports Club, an opportunity for the soldiers to get out of jail once again. Here's the replay.
Unfortunately, the pass just going behind Hema Kumari, as she was not expecting it, and the ball lost forward. Army Sports Club with an opportunity to get out of jail.
And it looks like the first card is coming out. Yes, Navy Sports Club, number 3, Shanika Madhumali, sent to the sin bin. This is not what Navy Sports Club wanted, with them having the lead in this game as well. We're in the final minutes of the first half according to our clock.
The number 9 just rushing up too quickly for the referee's liking, and straight away dished out the yellow card. And now it's Army's turn to up for a scrum.
Army Sports Club, they have the numbers advantage, so they really love to get into that half time with some points on the board. But the problem is they are still in their own half, deep in their own half, inside their own 22. So they need to get out of this position and try to get some points on the board with the numbers advantage in place. Here's Army Sports Club trying to work the line. Not the best of passing, and that's a loose ball available for Navy Sports Club. Army, will they concede a try here just before half time? Getting ever so close, Navy. But unfortunately for Navy, once again, they have lost the ball just a few meters away from the try line.
But I think the referee is going back for the early knock on there by Army Sports Club.
And Navy Sports Club still with the chance. But there seems to be an injury to one of the Army Sports Club players. The medical officials coming out to check on her.
As we see the replay here, the Navy player did salvage the ball from the knock-on, and unfortunately in this phase, while securing the ball, not too sure how legal the defender was in the way, but the referee opted for the knock-on and he goes back for the advantage. Well, in fact, it's penalty advantage.
Now here's Navy Sports Club, the number 2, Gayani Randunu, trying to go for a big hit, trying to gain some meters but unable to do so. Here's the number 5, Randika Mahadura, gaining some meters for his team, for her team. Just 5 meters short now from the try line. Navy Sports Club, can they score a second try before half time? Here's Hema Kumari, the powerhouse of Navy Sports Club, gives the offload out to number 9, but the referee goes for the whistle.
The touch judge, though, not too happy with something that went on there.
There's Navy Sports Club. And that's a knock forward as well. It's going to be a scrum in favor of Army. Still 7 points to nil. And the first half clock has run out. But it all comes down to the clock of the match referee. So seems that we still have some time remaining in the first half. Zumangana with the feed in, gives the ball out. Now Army Sports Club trying to run from their own try line here. Army Sports Club just getting themselves to a corner here, just before the half time, and they have once again given the ball back to Navy. This is not good from Army, and that will also be the half time. So Navy Sports Club in this Women's Rugby League decided they have the lead going into half time, 7 points to nil. Just a solitary try in that first half, that coming from Navy Sports Club, and they managed to convert it as well. So everything to play for just 7 points. The halftime score confirmation: Navy Sports Club 7, Army Sports Club yet to get any points in this game. So a 7-point buffer for the Sailors, as we will have the second half very shortly in this Women's Rugby League decider between Navy Sports Club and Army Sports Club. Highlights from the first half. Yes, that try was Sanjali Dilki, who found space and managed to go all the way. The only try of that first half, and it was converted successfully as well. So just 7 points to show in that first half, but we still have 15 more minutes remaining in this Women's Rugby League decider, so anything can happen. So we will go to a short commercial break, and we will be right back with the second half of the Women's Rugby League decider between Navy Sports Club and Army Sports Club. Stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare TV.
Hot and spicy fun vibe with the Varakaranga. Beat the remake Karanga Tavinna. Hada Bawala Yana, give me a fashion Karanga. Fun Turana, Kotumi Kiki Kolena. Prima Kotumi, fun tamai.
The largest paint supplier of Japanese vehicles. Original equipment manufacturer approved, Nax Premila 2K is the most premium quality auto refinishing solution you will ever need.
Protect your home from harmful bacteria. Nippon Paint Medifresh, a powerful combination of silver and zinc ions. Nippon Paint, the coatings expert.
Hot and spicy fun vibe with the Varakaranga. Beat the remake Karanga Tavinna. Hada Bawala Yana, give me a fashion Karanga. Fun Turana, Kotumi Kiki Kolena. Prima Kotumi, fun tamai.
හඳුන්වා දෙන NDBC Digital Youth Account NDB බැංකුව.
Introducing NeosPay, a fun way to make payments from your Neos app. For the fun of paying, #NeosPaid.
Prima Kottumi, fun tamai. Hot and spicy fun vibe එක විවර කරන්න. Beat එක remake කරන්නට වෙන්න. හදවත බාවලා යන්න, ගින්නර fashion කරන්න. Fun තුරන්න, කොත්තුමි කික්කි කොල්ලන්න. Prima Kottumi, fun tamai.
හඳුන්වා දෙන NDBC Digital Youth Account NDB බැංකුව.
Introducing NeosPay, a fun way to make payments from your Neos app. For the fun of paying, #NeosPaid.
Club Rugby is back on the Papare. Eight contenders, one champion. Nippon Paint Rugby League, 1st December onwards. Live on the Papare TV, Dialogue TV channel 126, Dialogue View app and the papare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel.
ඇෆ්ගනිස්ථාන ක්‍රිකට් කණ්ඩායමේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා තරග සංචාරය 2024 උද්වේගකර එක් දින තරග 3ක් සහ T20 තරග 3ක් පෙබරවාරි 9 වනදා සිට 21 වෙනිදා දක්වා
Welcome back to this second half. Navy women are in a 7-point lead over Army Sports Club, but there is nothing to separate the two teams. Army has tried and tried hard to knock down the Navy defense. However, they have been unable to do so throughout this first half, and now with another opportunity.
First kick of the second half, Army with a good collection. Army, they just managed to go into the Navy territory just twice in that whole first 15 minutes, so they must try to do it more in the second half. Now, just at the beginning of the second half, Army Sports Club trying to make a move, trying to make an early move, but that's a turnover. Very good from Navy Sports Club. Now, Navy Sports Club with the opportunity to score a second try. Can they do it? And that's a knock forward from Navy. An unforced error there. All the teams are making a lot of errors in this league decider. And Navy Sports Club, they have been able to play in the opposition half for a very long time. They were around the 22-meter area of Army Sports Club for a very long time in that first half. But just unfortunately couldn't go back with a point on the board. Now here's Army. Can they do something here to get level with the Navy Sports Club? Navy Sports Club inserting a lot of pressure on Army here. They have been pushed back, although they had the position. They have been pushing Army Sports Club back. They go for the kick as a result of that. Well collected by Navy Sports Club. And she managed to evade the first defender of Army Sports Club, gives the pass out. And here's Navy taking their time. Here's Navy Sports Club on the attack once again. This is good from Navy. Some good passing on display by Navy Sports Club. They shift directions now, Navy, but still around that same position, Navy Sports Club. They have failed to advance into that Army territory so far. As Hema Kumari gives the pass out. And that's a forward pass. Another unforced error by Navy Sports Club, giving Army an opportunity to get something done.
Unfortunately for Army Sports Club, they have not been able to break this line down in this second half. They did make a half break, but unfortunately they did fail to add the finishing touch. The Army defense has held firm. As we see the replay here, this is what the referee called forward. Now Army Sports Club feeding the ball into the scrum. Here goes the scrum half, gives it out to the winger, sets things up on the far side. Army Sports Club still trailing by 7 points. Not making too many meters, but the referee says that the defense was offside, and he's not happy with from where the mark was taken, as he brings play back.
Army Sports Club very close to that halfway mark. They have decided to go for the kick into touch. Now what can Army do here? Can they score a try and get even with Navy Sports Club? We are 4 minutes into the second half of this Women's Rugby League decider, and Navy Sports Club still with the lead, 7 points to nil. Now Army, as they're trailing, they must make sure that they get something done with this passage of play. The line out is good for Army Sports Club. Yes, Army working their line. Not the best of passes, but they managed to keep the ball. There's the number 14 for Army Sports Club, trying to find space, but good defending from Navy Sports Club. Offside once again by Navy. So Army with the chance. Can Army go all the way finally? Yes, the number 5. And another loose pass. Army, they have given it back to Navy. The momentum that they were trying to create all diminished because of that error.
The Army coaching staff will be thoroughly disappointed with how many opportunities they have butchered, and even on this occasion they had plenty of numbers on the outside, but unfortunately for them, the passers held a second too late, and by that time the defense had encroached, and a slight knock-on going in the favor of Navy Sports Club, and now for them an opportunity to get out of jail.
And it was a very good tackle by Prasanjri Dilke as well, the try scorer for Navy. Possibly a try-saving tackle. And this time Army Sports Club, they get another opportunity. Now Army, they need to make sure that they don't do any mistakes from here. They are inside the Navy Sports Club 22-meter line. They're just few meters away from the whitewash, so they must make sure that they take their time and get some points on the board. Just 7 points, the difference between the two sides. Here's Army trying to work the ball out wide, but the number 15 decides to cut back inside, and Navy, they have managed to turn it over. Great piece of work from the Sailors. Now here's Navy running from their own 22. The ball still available, trying to use the blind side there, and this is brilliant from Army Sports Club. And they have managed to get the ball back as well, and took it quickly. Army Sports Club just few meters short now. But Navy not letting them off the hook that easily.
Cynical penalty there by the Navy defenders. They were not 10 meters behind from the penalty, but they opted to make the tackle. It will be interesting to see what decision the referee makes. As an Army player gets a bit of attention. This is the best sort of field position they have come up with throughout this whole game, Laksisi. Unfortunately for them, they have not been able to turn any possession into points. A great tackle coming in there on the Navy defender. Navy attacker rather, and from then on the ball was turned over. And now Army Sports Club 5 meters out from the Navy try line.
Yeah, as Romario mentioned, Army Sports Club, they have failed to convert possession into points, and finally they do. Army Sports Club, they go over the line for the first try of this game. It's 7 points to 5 with around 8.5 minutes remaining in this Women's Rugby League decider. A welcome try. They toiled hard to find this first try, Army Sports Club. Here's the replay. That's Numangana reaching out to the try line and touching it down. 7 points to 5. Now, can they convert this try to make it 7-all?
Crucial conversion coming up, and it is the try scorer herself. Unfortunately for her, she does not make good contact, and the 2 points goes begging. However, Army Sports Club managed to score their first points. Navy, however, still in with a 2-point lead, a slender lead, with about 9+ minutes left on the clock.
Seven points to 5, Navy Sports Club. Army Sports Club with the restart kick. They trail by 2 points after missing that conversion. Still time remaining on the clock for both the teams.
Lovely tackle coming in there by the Army attacker, and now here goes Army Sports Club with a second try. Underneath the sticks goes the little number 2. Pereira is that is, as she pounces on the mistake from Navy Sports Club, and the knock on collected, and she went straight away underneath the posts. Army Sports Club now lead Navy Sports Club 10 points to 7 with the conversion to come from underneath the posts.
Yeah, Prasan Sridilki, that was from Navy, who made that mistake, and she's the same person who scored the try and also performed a try-saving tackle in the first half. And because of her error, now Army Sports Club, they have taken the lead. The conversion goes over as well. It's 12 points to 7, and out of nowhere, Army Sports Club, they have taken the lead in this Women's Rugby League decider.
Yes, indeed, an opportunistic tie there by the Army players, but one thing is to get the opportunity and to bury it in that sort of way is great for them, as they now go into a 5-point lead with around 6.5 minutes left on the clock as the restart is kicked. And unfortunately for Navy Sports Club, they are not in a position to collect it as it bounces off the foot of the defender.
Navy Sports Club, just 2 minutes ago, they had the lead by 7 points. But right now, they have a 5-point deficit to cover up Navy Sports Club. What can Navy do here? Can Navy bounce back with a try? Or will Army Sports Club hang on to this lead? Pause for the shorter line out. And they have given the ball back to Navy. Now here's the opportunity for Navy Sports Club. A thumping tackle there. But the referee, not tense as the referee. So they will get the ball back. Navy Sports Club. 5.5 minutes remaining in this Women's Rugby League decider. The Soldiers with the lead. Just 5 points separating the two sides. Here's Navy. Trying to find space here, but Army Sports Club, they have all the momentum at the moment. Goes for a long pass, but not the best of efforts, but no harm done there at the end. Navy Sports Club, they managed to retain possession. Navy Sports Club, they need to be careful here. If they concede another try, that will most probably be game over. Yes, Hema Kumari. Hema Kumari, the powerhouse for Navy Sports Club. The offload almost went into the hands of her supporting player, but unfortunately, she lost it forward.
Some good defensive play there by Army Sports Club. Desperate stuff, you could say, there by the defenders. The fend unfortunately did not come off the way Hema Kumari would have hoped it would. But she did make some good yards and managed to get the offload away as well. However, unfortunately, it wasn't collected cleanly.
As Mangana gives the ball out from that scrum. Here's the number 5. That's good passing from Army Sports Club. Navy Sports Club trying to put Army under pressure, and as a result conceding a penalty as well. Now here's Army. Good offload out by Army. Playing with a 5-point lead. Sports Club at the moment in the Women's Rugby League decider here. And Navy Sports Club. Navy Sports Club. Still some time remaining on the clock. And that's a turnover as well, and the referee playing advantage in favor of Army too. A knock forward by Army, but the referee will go back to the initial advantage.
Time does seem to be running out on this Navy outfit. They did perform like the champion team throughout this season, but unfortunately have they handed it to Army in this final hurdle. Just a few minutes away are these Army ladies from securing the title.
Yeah, that's the thing with such a small cushion, isn't it, Romario? They had just a lead of 7 points, and just one mistake was enough for Army Sports Club to take the lead away from them.
Yes, and this is where that little injury happened. Fortunately, the Navy player on the floor put her body on the line to collect the ball, and in the motion of doing so, the defender's shin and knee area made contact with the head. Hopefully for her, she will be alright to continue. But Laksisi, what's good to see is that in this second half, Army Sports Club have been parked in Navy's 22 and in their red zone, and hence the territory has led to points.
And also, Romario, it's the complete opposite of the first half, because in the first half it was Navy who were playing a lot of rugby on Army's 22, but they missed up a lot of opportunities. They could score that one solitary try, but Army Sports Club, when they got the opportunities, they managed to score 2 tries, and that they have the lead at the moment because of that. Now here's Umangana. Leaves the ball out. Working their line here, Army Sports Club. Still going, trying to find space. The ball still available. No Army. And that's a high shot. A high tackle for sure. A penalty on the way for Army Sports Club. This is good from Army Sports Club. Can the number 14.
Big defense there coming in. However, unfortunately, The referee is going back for the penalty, and he says that the high tackle is deemed to be enough to yield a yellow card, and it's the try scorer for Navy Sports Club who is set to sit in the sin bin for a couple of minutes, Dilki. And now Army Sports Club in prime position just to close this game out.
They'll keep essentially nothing going away in the second half. Romario had a great first half, and in the second half made that error which paved the way for the second try for Army Sports Club, and now she's sent to the bin. Here's a replay of the last move from Army Sports Club. Now less than 2 minutes remaining on our clock. Army with the lead in this Women's Rugby League decider. As Umangana leaves the ball out. Not the best of efforts while collecting the ball. Now Army Sports Club. There's the number 12 Army trying to find space. And the referee goes for the whistle as Navy Sports Club. They have the ball. Probably one last chance for Navy Sports Club to make things even, Romario.
Yes, time is running out on them, and the task has made all that more difficult with them being reduced a man. So they'll be playing with 12 against 13.
Now Navy Sports Club, a crucial moment in this league decider. Can they create something out of this scrum? If they can do that, they have the opportunity to even go ahead if they can score a try here. And they need to do it quickly. Here's Navy on the move. Here's Hema Kumari, and she has dropped the ball forward. But Army Sports Club, they take it quickly. And this time it's Army who have knocked it forward. So both the teams are making some errors in the last few minutes of this game. In the last minute perhaps.
Errors continue to pile on, but Army Sports Club still with that slender lead. They should have just taken their time and gone to touch from that penalty. Instead, they opted to go quickly, and now possession has been turned hands.
Now here's Navy trying to find space from their own 22, but Army Sports Club injecting a lot of pressure. They have the advantage. They have taken it quickly, Navy, but Army Sports Club, they're up to the task. And it looks like Army, they will receive a card as well. So things getting really interesting here in the last few moves of this game. Now Navy from their own 22, what can they do? Can they create something special here? Can they create something out of nothing? They trail by 5 points. They need a try. Yes, Hema Kumari. And Hema Kumari trying to outrun the Army defender. And that's a turnover, but the referee
deems the tackle to be high. As, the hot conditions do seem to be taking a toll on these women who are playing out in the middle. The game starting at 3 p.m. as we see the penalty there.
Yeah, the conditions are very hot and humid here at CRNFC Romario. Now it's even hard for us here at the commentary box, so just imagine how hard is it for the players out there. Now here's Navy. Probably one last try to make things even. Yes, Navy almost finds space, but Army Sports Club, they're defending their hearts out at the moment. They know they have the lead and they know they can't let this slip away. Still with possession, still with the ball, Navy Sports Club, and finds space here. Navy Sports Club, can they go all the way? She breaks away from the last defender as well, but good defensive work coming in from Army. But unfortunately, she has knocked the ball forward, and that will be the game. Army Sports Club getting the win in this Women's Rugby League decider, 12 points to 7. They were trailing at halftime, 7 points to 0, and those 2 tries in the second half giving them the win in the Women's Rugby League decider. A great effort in the second half by Army Sports Club.
Yes, indeed, some great defensive work there as well in these dying embers. And Army Sports Club somehow managed to define all the odds and secure the victory in this game. 12 points to 7. The second try coming off a little bit of an error by the Navy Sports Club players. Yes, and as we see the full-time score confirmation, Army Sports Club by the slender of leads managing to defeat Navy Sports Club 12 points to 7 and securing the Women's Club Rugby League competition.
Yeah, Army Sports Club coming back from behind to clinch the victory in this decider. The highlights from the second half. Army, they were searching desperately for the try, and that was Tatsarni Umangana, our most valuable player of this league decider from Army Sports Club, scoring that opening try for Army, and then that under the post try from Army Sports Club, which was actually created by a mistake done by Navy Sports Club in their own 22. Here are the Women's Rugby League champions for 2023 and 2024, Army Sports Club.
Great second half show there by Army Sports Club, which managed them to secure this league decider here. As one thing that was visible, Laksisi, was that this game was 80% of the time the team was parked inside the near in-goal area. Shows that there was some sort of thing going the way of the team playing from the side and closest to us, from the commentary box end rather.
Yes, indeed. During the first half, it was Navy Sports Club inside the Army 22 for a long time, and in the second half, it was the other way around. Army playing in the Navy 22 for a lot of time. So the Women's Rugby League decider coming to an end like that. And Romario, in half an hour's time, we have the big one coming up. It's Candy Sports Club taking on CRNFC, the league decider. But before that, here are the key stats from the Women's Rugby League decider. Navy Sports Club, 1 try and 1 conversion. Army Sports Club, 2 tries and 1 conversion. And our most valuable player of the match in this league decider is Umangana Tatsarni from Army Sports Club. And Mario, as we were talking about it, in half an hour's time, we have the big one coming, the ultimate battle, the league decider in the Nippon Paint Club Rugby League 2023 and 2024. CRNFC, the unbeaten CRNFC, taking on Candy Sports Club in the league decider. So stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare TV. We will go to a commercial break and we will be back with the live telecast, the pre-match show of the league decider in the Nippon Paint Club Rugby League 2023 and 2024. Stay tuned to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare TV. Don't go anywhere.